I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, back it up, fuck 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 it up, rake it up,
brought out the pink Lamborghini just a race with China.
Welcome back. This is what, episode 6?
Episode 6, yes.
Y'all already know I'm Janae Anye.
Jasmine K.
Sharon Renee. So, I have a meme for you guys. I'm like Sharon this week. Put on my Wendy glasses. And bam. So, the meme says, if you're 28 plus and a man is taking you to Red Lobster as a date, you need to reevaluate the man you're dating. That was part 1. Okay.
Oh, so it's a 2-part question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then part 2 says, if you're 28 plus and you're still evaluating men based off of where they take you out, rather than the quality time spent, you need to reevaluate your life.
I concur with part 2.
Part 2, yeah.
Okay. So, let's discuss.
Okay.
I feel like, wait, so it said if a man is taking you to Red Lobster, you need to reevaluate who you dating?
If you're 28 plus though. Because if you're doing it at 27, 26, and 25,
it's acceptable.
It's okay, apparently.
But I feel like, okay, so that's why I'm with part 2, because it's like, if you are like, oh, he need to take me to the chart house, and it's like, girl, shut up. Like, I just feel like that's not really what's important. If somebody is making an effort, then shut up.
I agree.
Most definitely.
I agree.
I can definitely agree there. I will say though, you can't have me at McDonald's like, oh babe.
I mean, that's a little different.
Get dressed.
And you know what?
Get dressed. I'm taking you out tonight. I'm gonna get you all dolled up and stuff like that. And we pull up at the drive-thru, and he's not even trying to get out. He don't want to like sit down and eat.
Yeah.
The devil is a lie.
I will not, because the meme I seen like months ago that was kind of similar to said, what if that's his idea of like a fancy date, like Red Lobster? And it was like,
that is true, because some people haven't like really gotten out there. They don't really know places.
But see, that's probably because they don't know.
Yeah. So as the girlfriend or the person dating him,
right,
you open his horizons.
I'm with the second.
Broaden them.
I'm with it. Okay,
and I feel like
I'm here for it. Okay.
I feel like, let's just be honest. It's not like Red Lobster is a cheap, flimsy restaurant.
Exactly.
Like,
not at all.
Okay.
No.
So
you get biscuits, you get salad, you get
okay.
don't
try to they need not try to downplay Red Lobster.
Right.
Okay.
You got Bahama Breeze. That's good.
Ain't that a spot?
It is. It's not expensive, but it's not cheap either. So
right.
It's like, you got a couple restaurants that, I don't know.
But I feel like the only restaurants that's like, I guess, medium price. Well, I don't know. I feel like it's like Applebee's. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Don't take me to Applebee's. I would go to Fridays because I feel like I like Fridays atmosphere. It's a chill place. Like I like to go there.
Some Fridays.
Right.
What about Ruby Tuesdays or something?
I've never been to Ruby Tuesdays.
I don't like it either. I don't think I would like it though.
I've never been to Ruby
I've never
Tuesdays.
been there, but I don't.
I heard that it was nasty, but I just feel like Applebee's. You'll never take me to Applebee's, okay? Now I'm not trying to say like, oh, Applebee's is beneath me, but I just don't like going to Applebee's no more.
Actually, So, I gotta tell y'all this. Right? Okay. I got this good girlfriend, and she challenges all the guys that she goes on a date with, the very first date, that it has to be $10 or less. I think that's like...
That's dope.
Can you do that?
That's dope.
She do it too, though. Like their first date, like his first date for her, and then her first date for him.
That's dope.
That's cute. But I definitely feel like it's some fun things that you could do for $10 or less. Yeah. One being mini golf.
Yeah.
Like it was so much fun, and it was very like inexpensive. I think if I'm not mistaken, it had to be like $8.50 per person.
I'm so narrow-minded. So I'm like coffee. Just take me to get like a Starbucks, because I can't even think. Like that's how hard it is for me to think. Like what can I not spend $10 on?
That's cool. So you can have some good combo.
Like, I was gonna say, like even with the whole $10 dating thing, I think it puts I don't want to say pressure, but it kind of makes the guy have to, or whoever is the person spending the $10, put in work, because now you have to go above and beyond to actually have a really good conversation, because it's not like it's dinner and a movie. So it's like, oh, maybe we'll go for a walk in the park. Maybe we'll have a picnic, but the conversation definitely has to be flowing. It has to be a really good vibe in order for me to want to date you again. Like,
Because for the flashy guy, he wouldn't even know what to do.
Exactly.
He'd probably be like stumbling.
Exactly.
You can impress me.
Exactly.
Alright, no further.
I think that's a good idea though. And
Yeah,
I think I want to try that. That's actually dope.
Yeah.
So speaking of dating, I have a question for you guys.
What's the question?
What do you guys like? What are the differences between why women cheat versus why men cheat? Do you think there's a difference? There's not a difference? Are they similar?
I have to think about that first.
Tag them in. I think like for a woman, if you are in a relationship and you are very much in love, right? I think that what it takes to get you to the point of cheating is drastic and dramatic, right?
Okay.
Like you gotta really be not getting something that you said you wanted time and time again to push you to the point where it's like, okay. Or sometimes I feel like when women get to a point where they are just like, I had enough. And then it's like, now I'm going to give you a taste of your own medicine.
Yeah.
But I feel like men, it depends on a man because they just...
Some men are just stupid.
Like, yeah, they just don't know how to keep it in their pants.
Okay.
Some of them.
I
And
wanted
then when
to
you
like...
ask them why they did it, they can never tell you. I'm sorry, Nick. Go
No,
ahead.
because that's true.
What made you do it? I don't even know. I
Have no real
know.
solid answer.
Right,
I'm
exactly.
thinking back to, people change. I just want to preface this story with that. People change. Okay? Because I was...
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Because when I was like in high school, I was like young and I didn't know anything and didn't value my relationship. And I'm just thinking back to like the reasons why I did it, and it was like stupid for one, but also too, I think I just thought it was like cool to like be playing my, I don't know, like where I was, because it wasn't like you would say, like, you know how for most women that are adults, they're dissatisfied, they're lacking something in their relationship, it's emotional, maybe their man is not there for them, but it wasn't like that at all. I was like, what was I doing? Like, why did I do that? But now, I don't know, like.
Yeah, I think like when you are young, it's different.
Yeah.
You might do it just because you got the option.
Right. And that's what it was. I had two guys that I loved very much, and I'm just like, I'm beautiful.
I'm gonna be with A one day, B the next.
Okay.
So I might be with A and B in one day.
Okay, listen, some days no. But then you got men, like you said, that just see something with their eyes and they like, screw my wife or screw my girl, and it's just like, damn. Like,
I got like dogged when I was a young girl.
Yeah, okay.
But it was like my first relationship. You know who you is.
Okay.
And he dogged me, made a fool out of me, right?
Yeah.
And I thought that I loved him. You know what I'm saying? But in hindsight, looking back, it's like I didn't love him. I was very much so infatuated with him, but I didn't love him. So knowing that, like how much I love Rob, the idea of him even being able to give a percentage of himself to somebody else is like
that's stomach.
No, like heart racing. Like I will not like things will go down.
Yeah,
somebody
and I see why. Yeah,
like
I feel like it's your turn.
It's fine. But today I watched last week's episode. I was a little chatty patty, so let me scale back and see. Women cheating. I can definitely agree with you. I think women cheat based on it's more so emotion. If I'm not getting what I want, if I'm not getting what I want, but not immediately, it has to be like time and time again.
Talk
like
about it.
Me personally, I feel like I've waited a year and a half for the same ish to be happening before I was like, all right, nah.
Right.
I will say I've never cheated though.
That's noble and
I've never cheated.
I admire you for being able to say that. I'm like I said, since I've been an adult, I can say that.
Because I've never really been. I mean, I've like talked to people, but I feel like if I'm talking to you, we're not really together.
Technically,
we weren't together.
Not really.
Exactly, we weren't together. I do have a male best friend, and he did tell me that when men cheat, it's not off emotion or anything. Like you said, it's all physical.
I was gonna say that.
She looked good. She gave me. Let me see if I still got it. Let me see if I can still grab her real quick.
We cheat and we look for intimacy. We looking for that that void.
Yeah, to
fill. Whereas a nigga, like you said, could be like, I don't know why I fucked her. Like, how don't you know? Like. Yo, you know what that reminds me of too? That's so crazy. Y'all ever seen Sex and the City? Of course y'all seen Sex and the City. When Miranda's husband cheated, and he was like, it was one night, and you were working, and you didn't wanna, and he just like, yo, it was one time. Like I slipped up.
So if you're gonna take this person off the market and make them only be with you, you have to make sure you can satisfy majority of their needs.
Yep, that's a fact.
Like, period.
I for one have always said, I'm not gonna say it's your fault when your partner step out, but you have to at some point reflect and say, what the fuck was I not doing?
But
I'm sorry.
it depends on a guy, because some
that situation,
some men, they will just do it just because that's in their nature. But some men, if they not getting what they want, they will stray. And I think that, women too, you gotta pay attention to you. And I go way back to, I don't remember what episode it was, we was talking about, before you get to that point, you gotta communicate and say, yo, I'm feeling like I'm not getting this, and I'm starting to think things that's inappropriate, and so I need you what's up?
Just don't cheat. Just
That's what it boils down to. Like, if you're gonna cheat, leave.
Most definitely.
I've always felt like that. Like, if you feel like you need to step out and get it somewhere else, let me go. Because the pain and suffering that I'm going, and I'm also too big on what I don't know can't hurt me type of thing. I'm not saying cheat, but it's.
Now I will say, I'm gonna touch on what Nate just said. Now, my dad always told me, if a man is gonna cheat, he's not supposed to get caught. If you get caught, you're not doing it right, therefore you shouldn't be doing it,
period. You don't care about me or respect me enough, so you just kind of out there cheating. But I don't condone cheating in no way.
At all. No cheating.
Right.
Don't just put it out there.
PSA, because I don't want to get twisted and think I said.
Okay, this is the last thing that I want to say, right? Okay. I concur with your daddy, right? But I think, don't cheat on me because I'm going to bust your ass.
No, really.
But
I will get them. We will bust them and bust your car. Okay?
But I just feel like if you're gonna, and when I say if you, I mean anybody, man, woman, if you're gonna cheat, you have to not pump rainbows into this person's ass and make them feel like, make them feel like, oh, and the world is yours and whatever you want and need.
Don't sell dreams.
Yeah, let them know upfront. I feel like if I was ever going to cheat, and I'm not a cheater, that's just not my steez, right? Because I'm an open communicator. But if I was ever going to, I just feel like I'm real smooth like that. Like I'm not going to tell you that you the only one. You ain't the only one. I got a man, and you need not contact me. Right. Yeah, you need not contact me. I'll hit you up. It's like, period.
We're gonna go.
But I feel like
and all of that.
With men, they want to have their cake and they want to eat it too. So it's like, oh, I got Rhonda. I also got Keisha. And I got LaQuanda, and I feel like a lot of times they do it. I feel like too often insecurities. Like, how do I know? Because I know somebody personally. How do I know that this person that's with me, and I feel like women suffer from this as well. Yeah. That's with me will always be with me. I'm unsure, and I'm letting my insecurities kind of draw a wedge in between my relationship. So therefore, I'm still gonna keep Rhonda on payroll. I'm still gonna keep LaQuanda on payroll because who knows? And I gotta keep them happy because if it ever comes a time when my main chick wanna stop messing with me, I already got the backup. Like, it's not gonna bother me.
I understand that, but that's how you get caught up. You put Wanda and all of them peace, and if you got it like that, once you ready to hit them up, send them that hey big head text and everything good. Okay,
it's getting real twisted in 2017 where you really got signed. Yo, did y'all see that they about to have a real housewife
of side chicks of Charlotte? Yes.
Yeah, that show in the name of Jesus.
Okay. When my good sister Brittany showed it to me, I was like, that's real. Like, I thought it was a joke. Like, I thought it was fake. For real.
Oh my god.
Side chicks.
No, yeah, I'm gonna show you.
Like, who are they?
I know y'all had to see the last episode of T.I. and Tiny, right?
So I don't watch that.
I didn't see
I don't watch it. You was messing around with somebody that I hired, and it's like, I will not talk. This is crazy.
See, we talking assistants, we talking nannies, we talking people that's in your everyday life that you may or may not need, and y'all no.
And then they expect us to just forgive them.
Right.
Because it wasn't nothing.
You got Arnold Schwarzenegger who got the nanny pregnant. And it was just like, nah, dude. No, that's somebody I trusted and put my children's life in the hands of while I'm working, grinding.
And that happens so much.
So often.
I'm sure it does.
I'm gonna have a man nanny. I'm sorry.
A
grandma something.
I'm gonna conclude with this. That's exactly why I'm not with the female friends.
Okay, guys, so I have a meme for you. Now I feel like Sharon. Alright, so, said meme. Now, I can read, so if I mess up, I'm definitely educated, okay? Thank you. Someone can be madly in love with you and still not be ready. They can love you in a way you have never been loved and still not join you on the bridge. And whatever their reasons, you must leave. Because you are never, oopsie, just messed up. Because you never ever have to inspire anyone to meet you on the bridge. You never ever have to convince someone to do the work to be ready. There is more extraordinary love, more love that you have never seen out there in this wide and wild universe. And there is the love that will be ready. Okay, let's talk about that. How y'all feel about that? Agree? Disagree?
I concur.
Okay now. Yes.
Okay. I just feel like, I know, like, people like to say, oh, not right now, and I'm not ready, and wah. And it's like, okay, then go away. Like, because somebody else will come along and be better and love harder and commit better, and I just don't have the time to try and convince you that this is where you should be.
Yeah.
If you don't already know, deuces.
I'm on two ends of the spectrum.
I was gonna say that too.
I agree, and I came to that harsh reality. That's a hard pill to swallow, to realize that somebody can say they love you, but in retrospect, it's not love. Because if it was, then it would. You know what I'm saying? But I find myself on the flip side of that because I have deep love for, you know, my exes, both of them. But I just, one is just not ready. But that's a whole other story. But the other one who is ready, I just don't
want to be with him.
I won't meet him on that bridge, but I love him. I think
but
he's
you don't
want to
be with him,
right? And
that's different.
Is it?
I feel like you've come to an understanding there. I feel like
I fell out of love, but I do like. I think he's a magnificent person, magnificent father. Like, I really do believe that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had some great times. I just wouldn't meet him. I'm not that girl for him, but that doesn't take away from the love that I have for him and the feelings I have for him. It's not me, you know. I believe that.
I can agree, like, kind of with May. I feel like I actually had to reflect yesterday, where it was a time when somebody was madly in love with me, wanted to be with me, could have given me everything I wanted, but I wasn't ready. That doesn't negate the fact that I had these strong feelings for this person. Okay. You know, I wanted to be with this person. I saw a future with this person, but I wasn't ready. Like, I had just gotten out of a long-term relationship, and it was kind of turning around maybe like a month or two later, because the person had always been in my life, and now it's like, dang, like he's always been waiting for me, and he's ready to settle down, but I'm not. I'm not there physically. I'm not there mentally. I'm not there emotionally. I wasn't there, and it really like broke my heart. And like I tried to keep him around for like a while. Yeah. Because it broke his heart. Exactly. I'm like, yo, nah, he's good. Like, this is who I need. Let me kind of, I don't want to say string him along because that's not the right word to use. But I tried to kind of.
Just go on ahead and be honest with you.
The truth.
I had to keep him around, but because that's who I truly wanted. But I just didn't want him at that exact time. It was like the perfect people just at the wrong time. So yeah, I loved you. Yeah, I wanted to be with you, but boo, I wasn't ready yet. I was going away to college. Like, you know, it was stuff I wanted to do. I wanted to experience. I was with somebody for 4 years in high school. Explore out there. How do I, like, you know, everybody has their own time when they become ready.
Right, but like you said, you weren't ready because you wanted to explore.
But I still loved him. I still loved him. It was no denying the fact that I loved him. Till this day, if he ever needed anything, he could still pick up a phone and call me. I love you. That's it. That's it. I feel like if you love somebody, like you were saying, you never fall. No, excuse me, reverse. You fall out of love with them, but you never stop having love for them.
If you love somebody, you always love somebody.
Yeah, most definitely.
I believe
but loving somebody and being in love with somebody is
too. No, I
agree.
But I was definitely in love with him. I just couldn't be with him at that. It was like it got to a point where it's like I was being selfish. Cause it's like I'm keeping you around, knowing what you want. Exactly, you're not ready.
I like that.
I'm not ready, but you are.
I like that.
So I feel like sometimes you do have to go, cause it's like even when you are that person on the other end, and maybe you're the one that won't meet on the bridge, you're like, bruh, I gotta go because you deserve so much more.
Right. So that's what I mean. Like when I say, if you are not if I say this is what I want, and you don't really want to do that, or I gotta kind of tug and pull.
That was me.
I'm gonna go.
My sorority sister, she hates Jasmine. She just. Jasmine.
All these Jasmines.
Yeah, I have like 3 Jasmines in my life, so I always gotta clarify which Jasmine I'm talking about. It's so annoying. But no, she just texted me this morning and she said that her pastor preached about, I don't know if this was a specific topic, but it was something along the line of like, we have gotten, not we, but women have got so comfortable with like normalcy and love that's bad love, and we think that is good love that we don't know what bad love is. Not trying to change the subject because it's totally different, but it kind of plays into that. Like, I don't know how, but it pops into my head.
This totally like off topic, but people love to say like, he loved me. I know he loved me.
Didn't we say that in the chat?
And then
we said that.
I have not been very active in the chat, but they love like, oh, he loved me, swearing up and down, and it's like if he dogging you, girl, you need to reevaluate what love is to you, because I hate when girls do that. Like, just because this person says that they love you doesn't mean that they really love you. Like,
that's what I was trying to
a lot of people, a lot of these dudes don't even know what love. A lot of these girls too don't even know what love is.
And then when you get love, you don't know
how to deal with it
because you so used to
exactly
that shitty ass love.
You don't know how to take it. And I will definitely also say, because I actually had this conversation, people feel like because I say I love you, that's enough. But you have to show me you love me. Let the action. Let your word, let your actions follow your words. Like, say I love you, but let me be able to see that you love me, not just by you saying it. Like,
love somebody doesn't mean you have to be with them either.
I
also do that too. Like, I've been in that predicament too.
From afar, I love you, but you are not
for me. I love you, but I don't want to be with you.
Sometimes you fall in love with the wrong people.
This is true.
Whoa, don't even get me started on that. Okay.
Well, I don't think we can say that for next week.
Okay. So, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That's very important.
Yes.
Okay?
Like it, share it, comment, all that.
Yes. Please comment. We want to start discussions with you guys.
Right.
If you have any topics that you think we should talk about, definitely drop those below.
Your thoughts, your concerns, your opinions. We want to hear it.
And let us know also too if you are a frequent Views from the 3 watcher.
Okay? Been down with us for what? 6 episodes?
Okay. Every single episode you watch. Okay. But thank you guys so much for watching. See you next week.
And we just keep serving again and again and again and again. I'm really game moving redness. I'm Harlem shaking through the pressure. I'm
No, I just want to be like
I'm not here for no pretension. Just walk in with a girl that's making triple what I'm making with an entrance. That's when you know it's somebody. So since they know it's